No disrespect to any of my any of my Alabaster homies, but if you plan on having a white boy summer, reconsider, please.
Exactly. Exactly. We all been locked up. There's some people locked up for a year and a half, so no body shaming. Let people enjoy the fresh air of the summer and being, unchained. So people gonna be wearing some things that maybe they bought a couple summers ago. They want to put it on. Let them put it on. You know what I mean?
Let the big ass stomachs out.
Yeah, let them stomachs.
Let them breathe.
Yeah, let them breathe. Let them breathe. We got nothing love for y'all.
Let them breathe, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it. Hey.
This is funny to me because I've always been fat. And time out. You in shape basketball playing motherfuckers. This is funny to see y'all wanting all of a sudden a reprieve on like wait a minute, don't hold me to these abs and shit this year because pandemic. Nigga couldn't get to the gym. Nah. No excuses. No, I got you, but you trying to talk about the rest of the world. Like, nah. It was all cool just a year ago. y'all was all cool hating on the fat people about a year ago. Now that y'all gained a few extra pounds, you're like, hey, what had happened was. I see you.
You never know how somebody else is living until you walk about in their shoes, right? You know what I'm saying?
That's very Republican of you.
You know what I'm saying? That's all,
Now that y'all have put on a few pounds, now that y'all have been sitting around in your boxer shorts and your sweatpants for a year and ordering nothing but Uber Eats and Grubhub and not doing the push-up and pull-up regimen that you said you was. Now you like, hey, can I get can we just talk about this? Can I wear my t-shirt in the pool? No, nigga.
Who are the ones that you speak of, man? Who?
I know not you, but whoever you're speaking of for, I'm like, let me get out in front of that shit.
like Corey, look, I've been living this life, nigga.
Right? You're merely adapted to obesity. I was born in it.
On this game, and he's like, nah, nigga, I don't want it now. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, don't go around now that y'all done had to deal like, hey, this is hard. I've been telling you about it.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, that was me last year when this shit first started. For sure. No.
It's like the angry black story is like, look, I've been having this, you know what I'm saying? You don't know.
Mm-hmm.
All right, bro. So the 2021 NBA Hall of Fame inductees were inducted yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations to all those dudes, hardworking guys. Very emotional ceremony. Like, I couldn't watch it as it got closer to Kobe's part because you already know what time it is. But as a Laker, as one of the staples of LA, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
What was the thoughts, man? What's the pulse of LA, man, after that shit?
Win another championship, because that's what the Mamba would have wanted. We got one last year, but that's just strong as shit. Like that's like I was watching her read that like you could tell she was reading, like, but also like you could tell she was fighting to hold it all together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I've had to deliver a eulogy. It's not fucking easy. And I still got laughs, so I want my respect on that. But like, it's not easy to deal with the emotions of someone you really, really love not being there and still trying to speak on their behalf. She hit all the notes. I hope this is the inspiration the team needs to get that. And it just fucking sucks all over again because Kobe should have been giving that speech himself.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there was no reason other than just a freak accident that he shouldn't. Like, I fucking got to see him speak 2 years ago for my job. You know, when we did that thing for the Lakers fan appreciation every year, and he just happened to be one of the keynote speakers that one particular year, and he didn't have to do that. You know what I mean? He got a million other things he could have did with that amount of time, but he was there, and that was just the type of dude that he was. And just always showing up, always about basketball, always professional. And it's, I don't know, bro. Like, y'all trying to make me emotional on a Sunday.
I mean, I'll say this: it's definitely a tragedy, you know, just for
the culture,
mankind, for just in general. I mean, what he represented. He was an icon, you know, in general, and it was, you know, unexpected. You know, it was tragedy.
Very
tragic.
Very sudden.
But I will say about as far as Kobe, we learned a lot more about him actually in his death. I think more about his personality, because he was very private for a lot of his NBA career. But I also think, this is my personal opinion, I think though he loved the game of basketball more than any other player to touch the ball. I'm not saying Kobe was the GOAT. He's one of the greatest of all time. In my opinion. But in my opinion, I think he loved the game of basketball more than anybody. Like, I mean, they're saying stories about him, you know, practicing moves without a ball, and you know, shit like that. Like, I mean, he just up all night thinking of plays, calling all of this stuff. Like, that's genius. That's like obsession. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Something. You know,
Absolutely.
Even him being in LA at that of an age, having access to everything, but it's like, nah, all I need is that gym access.
Yeah, I just need to go to the gym.
I'm not going to the club. Not to say that he didn't do his thing, you know what I mean? But his main focus was that gym, man.
And I had a love for the game. Shoot, I played to the little D1 level, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I do understand that mindset of working hard towards something, but loving what you're working hard at. And he, I mean, yeah, I don't think there's a player that loved the game more than him and studied it more than him, knew everything about it. He's so intelligent, you know, an intelligent man.
Hell yeah.
I give him the nod, you know, on that one.
It's especially about how the game has grown, right? So all the things that come with that platform, it's almost as if, and the kids is getting younger too, right? So of course you can't blame them for falling in love with all the allure that comes with it, right? Like, oh bro, I gotta shoot with my shooting coach at 8 p.m. Next, you know, at 7:30 you get a text from Drake while you're stretching, like, hey, do you want to come to this pool party? It's like, I'm going to the pool party, you know what I mean?
And ain't nobody mad at you either. You know, that's a good.
I'm sorry. I got to bring up, while we are actually talking about Kobe, I got to bring up his daughter, you know, too. The fact that she was,
what really made it tragic.
You know, she was going to be a baller. Well, actually, she already was a baller. But, you know, rest in peace to her. Respect to her, you know, and just wanted to say that, you know, she was going to be even more of an inspiration to young women out there trying to play ball. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and young women of color, you know,
exactly.
Black girl magic written all over her, you know what I mean? So shout out to her.
And all the other, you know, I liked, you know, I got to watch Tim Duncan, you know, his speech, and all of them, you know, KG's speech, and you know, they were cool. You know, these guys that we grew up watching. So respect to them.
Chris Webber.
Chris Webber got in.
Yeah, he got in, and then
he got in. Oh shit.
Yeah. Then he got to talk to him, you know what I mean? And you know, for the longest time, at least on the outside,
it was beefing.
Yeah, exactly. But for them to be like Chris Webber, to shout out to Jalen's moms, you know, because you know what she did for me. I love you, brother. You know, they went back to the rec school days, so all that beef shit is out the way. You know what I mean? It's like it's love. You know,
it's
what
cool
I mean?
to see brothers, you know,
being able to squash
being able to do that, man. And they just kind of, you know, you see they just came to a point in their life, you know what I'm saying, where it's just kind of like, look,
like that shit don't even matter.
You know, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? That's cool.
And them ascending in their worlds, you know what I mean? It's like they have kids and they're role models, and they trying to do it the right way. They know everybody watching. You feel me?
Yep. One more thing about Kobe.
And, Tamika Catch, man. Hey,
number 24.
Hey, from UT, man.
WNBA don't get enough plug, period. Like, I'm in a marketing background. I want to work for them pro bono. Like, how can we get more people to just fucking watch the game? Like it's not so much that it's women or whatever. It's just like, I don't think they don't get enough marketing. But one last thing.
Those ladies are so good at basketball, but it's like, give them a marketing budget.
Yeah, like we watch NBA games because we know they're there. Like, how many times you be watching SportsCenter and be like, the WNBA finals started today? It's like, when did the fucking season start?
Exactly.
Like, I didn't even know this was on.
That loves basketball, not tell me that they were not watching the motherfucking Comets play in '95.
Oh man,
what?
Hey, Cynthia Cooper is still one of my favorite players. You know what I'm saying?
I watched the WNBA over baseball in a heartbeat.
Oh,
But
good.
one last thing about Kobe is like, I think to touch on what you said, I think Kobe loved basketball more than a lot of people love anything, and that's what inspired both way in both directions. Like Kobe would like watch uh, cellist in a symphony and try to see like what is it about their drive to play that instrument that I can bring to basketball.
Exactly.
You watch a ballet player, you watch like a ballet dancer. He listen to a jazz musician. He'd look at a scientist. Like anybody that loved what they do, Kobe would study that and be like, how can I use that against somebody on the basketball
court?
court?
Of all different crafts. Like anyone else at the mastery level, whatever mindset it took to get there, that's what he wanted to know, to make sure that's what he had to apply to basketball.
I think he loved the
game.
I'm not even comparing him to like, not like Vonteego Cummings or, somebody, not a regular player. Comparing him to other greats.
Yeah.
He loved the game more than them. I think he loved the game more than Jordan. I think he loved the game more than Jordan.
I think that
definitely.
With Jordan,
he studied Jordan because like when everybody used to say like Kobe copied Jordan and it's like, oh, that's all he did. I'm like, then you do it. Yeah. Like he copied Jordan because Jordan was the best at the game. And he's like, I want that, and then I'm going to get better. I'm going to take all that I saw right there, and I'm going to put my spin on it. He had better footwork than Mike.
Now, I'm not one. I've always been a proponent. I definitely think Jordan is the GOAT. For sure. But I do think Kobe, like you said, you do it. Like, everybody can't go out there and
literally
apply
every
what they are learning, what they're looking. Everybody can't do that.
Every kid in the world had a basketball and took their tongue out. Oh, yeah, it's one Kobe. Every kid did that.
I did it.
How many kids right now are stepping back, shooting a three, and turning around? Like, everybody copies the guy that comes before them. So I never got them like Jordan, like, oh, he copied Jordan. I'm like, but he's got the Jordan, he's getting Jordan results. Like, what's wrong with that?
I stopped going at 5'10". You know what I'm saying? I put my tongue away. I was like, no Jordan. 5'10", Tim Hardaway, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. I'm like,
I hear you.
Dudes, put the tongue in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kobe was like, look, I'm gonna get this close to being, that dude.
I think that the difference between Jordan and Kobe mentally is that Kobe was in love with the game, like we said, and Jordan was in love with the competition. Like he was in love with being the best. So that's why his shit like spread across everything that he did. He tried to be just the best. He was just in love with beating people, being superior.
Exactly.
That's an excellent observation.
But anyway, I'm not even gonna get in all that comparison, man. Just respect to Kobe. You know what I'm saying on this day, and all of that, man.
Yeah, shout out to the Bryant family.
Yeah,
Corey, NBA play-in, or the Lakers scared of the Warriors?
No. There's no fear to be involved. Like if you guys beat us, it's gonna hurt. But like but here's the thing: if y'all are scared of us, you shouldn't be playing. If we're afraid of you, you shouldn't be playing. Like you guys should be frothing at the mouth to get this chance. Just like I wanted the Clippers in the first round. I was looking at this on the bright side. Injuries sidetracked us. I was hoping we get like 3-6, get the Clippers, and I'm like, oh my God. Healthy everybody, and we get to watch the Clippers for everybody to shut the fuck up once and for all and go through the playoffs like they're supposed to. So it's just business as usual. I'm looking forward to it because y'all are some assholes, but you're my friends, and this is gonna be fun. If it happens, it's like, I mean, I'm cheering for it because that's box office. Period. Like Steph versus LeBron again, but in the first round. And both of them, like, as 7th and 8th, like, look at us. How did we get here, huh? In the West, right?
But we're here.
Who would have done? Not me.
Right. Who would have thought it? For real. Yeah. Man, that's going to be.
What you think?
Honestly, shoot. I'd rather. Because the way our team is set up with the Warriors, we can, in one game, sure. You know what I'm saying? But we'd have to beat the Lakers twice. In order to take over their seed. That's why I'm kind of like, Who would I rather play?
Is that how it works?
Yeah, because we the 8th seed. It's not just one game. They can beat us just once, and then they just keep the 7. If they beat us the first game, then they the 7th seed.
Oh, so we got to beat y'all twice.
We got to beat them twice. You see what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So
And it's not even so much that. Like if I think 7 and 8 play, and then whoever loses that plays the winner of 9 and 10.
Yeah.
And then you'd have to play.
Last year's.
Nah, you got to win. The Warriors would have to beat the Lakers twice.
No, that was last year's setup.
Sure.
Yeah. This year, whoever loses the game just jumps down and plays the winner of the 9.
Oh, well, shit, yeah.
It's like a weird little round robin. You know what I mean?
From that point.
If that's the case, then sure. I just didn't
Yeah,
think
anybody can win one game. That's why it's gonna be fun to watch. But like as far as like a series, then y'all don't want that. Let's be real.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
But-
I thought it was 2 games. Like, last year. If it's just one,
But whoever loses is not out. They go to
Yeah.
they go play
Right,
the winner.
Exactly. Whoever loses has to play like Memphis or somebody like that.
Exactly.
yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
man.
So we're both gonna be in the playoffs, basically. So it's just a bragging rights ass game.
That's why I asked if they were scared,
I
because
got
we just need one 12 3-point game by Steph
you
Curry. You know what I mean?
But give it, yeah.
And that is definitely fine. He's got a 15-3 game in him, and that's the terrifying thing about Steph
Exactly. You
Curry.
just need 12 though.
Just give us one of them
Yeah.
Steph Curry games, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need LeBron to still be rested, because LeBron is he's been out the longest of his career. So we just need him to be rested.
Exactly.
I want that because Steph is fucking fun to watch. Like, never seen anybody just like, he's not gonna. Yes, he did. Like, it's just every time.
If y'all get 7, I think y'all can beat the Suns easier. You know what I'm saying? And y'all can beat, the Utah or the Clippers or anybody else. So the Suns.
Utah's gonna be a fight for anybody.
I really like Monty Williams. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna match up well with y'all.
They looking like Denver a couple years ago when you're like, okay, they good.
And Denver would be a problem, but they lost Jamal Murray. Like that's gonna hurt them. Like Jokic is that dude, but it ain't enough. Like in this playoffs, in these Western Conference, you need like 3 dudes, 3 real solid people that can put up at least 20.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Yep. At any moment.
And a role player going off the bench or something. Like this is gonna be a fun playoffs to watch. And I'm hoping we can finally get to
confidence in your answer, cuz.
No, read it right way. It said that no had confidence.
Hey, she might be high or something, but you know what it meant.
No, I know. That's why I read it the way I did. That no had confidence. I said no. I said no quickly and right to the point. And there's nothing to be afraid of. Like, if we win, that's what's supposed to happen. If we lose, now we got a reason to really wipe through y'all motherfuckers in the playoffs.
I just want to do it for Sleepy Floyd, man, Tim Hardaway, Chris Bullen. You know what I'm saying? Mitch Richmond. Got to do it for the throwback. All you Warrior fans that don't know who I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Look, we played the Lakers back in '87.
I know. All those Warrior fans that don't know who you talking about are the reason why I can't stand y'all right now.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, them legendary Warriors right there.
Billy Owens?
Billy Owens,
Man, I just brought up Billy Owens and Chris Gatling the other day just to prove a point to somebody, and they were like, "Who's Chris Gatling?" I was like, "You ain't been watching this shit long enough."
The first nigga with all the cuts in his head, bro.
It's like, don't give me no shit. I've been a Laker fan since Van Exel.
Remember when John Kemp did him with that?
Just called it the rattling gap.
Oh,
dunked on the nigga.
Blah.
I'm like, woo.
Yeah. And then shook his
head. Actually, I think that was a different dude. I think that was like Alton Lister that he did that too.
That was
like
Lister.
it was either Billy Owens and Chris Gatling when Sean dunked on him, and then he had to give him dap right there. He was just like standing next to him, like that was a nice ass dunk, nigga. Shit.
Look, these are PTSD memories, okay? All right, shit. Like, I remember as a kid, I thought we had a chance to beat Seattle. No. Like, back in the day with the Lakers, I was like, Magic Worthy. We played y'all like 91, thought Run TMC had a chance. I was like, let's go. We got stupid sweat. No. Well, we won one game, maybe. I don't know. It wasn't close. You know what I'm saying?
My PTSD has been the entire 2010s. My PTSD has been the entire 2010s. Last year was the only reprieve that I've had. I've been walking through the desert for a decade, and I finally got water.
All I gotta say
it tastes so good. Oh,
damn, that's how you gonna do it?
Oh, it's delicious.
Just happen to have a water.
That's why there's no salt in my game. I actually want, like, y'all, like, I want it to be a Laker-Warrior rivalry because people trying to say there's a Laker-Clipper rivalry, and I want to punch those people in the face because that doesn't exist.
He's like, you got to win.
Exactly. In the playoffs.
You got to win.
Right? Y'all have won enough to where I can't call y'all little brother no more. It's like, oh, shit, this is an actual rivalry. Like, I got to be worried about y'all. The Clippers, like, how dare you?
Kings fans, we got y'all.
All the Clippers said was...
The Clippers can't talk shit to y'all. Come on, man.
Corey, all the Clippers did was, nigga, we got a gym now. We getting a gym. So now we rivals. We got a gym. And then it used to be y'all niggas' gym.
And I'm like, hey, the rent's still due on the first, nigga.
Damn.
Y'all still renting from us. Would you please? It's LA. Build something.
They not moving to Inglewood or whatever.
They moving to the Forum.
They not. That didn't go. That was just a rumor.
Definitely not. Nah. Bomber bought the Forum so that he could eventually, like, I think that had something to do with like them getting their own stadium. Like, he had to own that to get the rights to something else. There's only so many landmarks the city can have at one time. Like, we got, like, and at the same time, like, there's 7 stadiums out here. If you include the Rose Bowl, the fucking where USC plays around the block from me, fucking Staples Center, all these soccer stadiums. They just built the goddamn thing that's gonna have the Olympics and the Super Bowl, which is gonna fuck up traffic again. So
hey man, y'all probably gonna be the first ones with the floating cars because I don't even know how they expect y'all to even get anywhere.
Just want a goddamn subway.
They tried to
drill some holes.
That LA traffic, no joke, man.
Fuck that traffic. All right, I got a question for y'all. While we're still on the hoops topic, are the Knicks legit in the East?
I want them to be.
You said you do?
Yeah, I hate James Dolan, but like I got so many family and friends from New York that are in so much pain, and it's just they deserve better.
Yeah. Like they're good people.
They are. They're good people. They're like I love them. I care about them. I want them to stop hurting for 6 months out of the year every year. It just sucks to be a Knicks fan. So this is the first year they've had hope and liveliness.
You know, I like how they kind of, you know, they're gritty and, you know, they play together and play hard for each other. I get that. But I'm not going to lie, man. Growing up in the town, man, and on the West Coast and partly down south, but mainly on the West Coast, I don't miss Knicks fans, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're going to be back talking hella shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean,
them motherfuckers been quiet for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Laker fans aren't enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my, Knicks fans take it to another level. Now it's some adults. Jesus,
there's some adults right now that's never even interacted with another Knicks fan that's an adult. You know what I mean? Because it's been that long since
they've been. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah,
man. Look, I haven't forgotten. You know what I'm saying? Like
everybody in their 20s don't know a single Knicks fan.
That's true.
Unless it's their daddy.
Damn, that's cold. They're all Nets fans. I never thought about it like that. When was the last dude? I think Melo, aside from this year, Melo was the last dude you could cheer for on the Knicks. And that was fucking 12 years ago.
When it stopped, you know what I mean? He was just starting to build something there, and when it stopped. So that shit don't even count.
Yeah, you go in the Pat Ewing days, man, where they just...
Yeah, with Sprewell and Allen Houston.
Oh, yeah. They were... But man, those fans, boy, I tell you, you know what I'm saying? Hey.
So you think
me and Patrick Ewing are the sweatiest niggas that have ever existed.
I think they will. As far as how, like
in the East, like can they make it past the first round?
Yeah. They can make it past the first round. I don't think they'll get past the second round. No.
Gotcha.
Anybody
I think
can.
they'll be hard out in the second round. It depends on who they play. Might play Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
They can beat Atlanta in the first round. Atlanta can beat them.
Who you got?
Who is coming out of these?
So who's coming out the East?
Yeah.
Who you got?
All right.
That's my point.
I don't know, but you know what? I'm gonna go out on a limb, and I'm gonna say it's not Brooklyn.
Okay.
I'm gonna
That's
say
fair.
just because sports history in any team sport, be it baseball, hockey, fucking football, basketball, soccer, it really a chemistry thing, familiarity with each other, playing with each other, and defense. I don't give a fuck what it is. Defense in any sport, you can't just turn it on, turn it off. Now this is apparently some high tech, crazy offense they got, sure, but just historically, I've never seen a team just turn on defense and win a championship. You know what I'm saying?
Very true.
You need defense to do it. I know the league is a little watered down.
You're talking about just coming out the East, though.
No, or to come out the East.
So you think they're gonna make it to the Eastern Conference Finals?
Bakri, are you telling me that Steve Nash and Mike D'Antoni can't put together a defense in the playoffs?
Yeah. Why
yeah, I mean, like that's.
I think possibly Miami.
So you got Miami. Look, I heard everything you
about
said, and everything is right, and I'm going with Brooklyn.
Yeah, the star power is too hard to deny.
Kyrie has Allah on his side.
And
I fail with Allah on your side.
His third eye is wide open. His chakras are aligned.
Weird. Who you got?
Nigga's gonna float from the half court.
give up court and get a ship.
That's it.
I would say Brooklyn, but I don't trust Brooklyn for the simple fact that like I've seen literally every single person on that team give up a 3-1 lead. And including all the way to the coaches, to the ownership, the whole franchise.
So rocking with history.
Yeah, I'm just not even so much history, just the confluence of like James Harden, Kevin Durant, and Kyrie Irving in the Eastern Conference have like, well, KD and Kevin Durant, or KD and James Harden have already blown a 3-1 lead, and Kyrie in the East has already blown a 3-1 lead, or at least not, I've seen him fail with LeBron, and it's just a matter of I don't trust them. I'm never going to trust Milwaukee until the Bucks make Giannis a center, which he actually fucking is. Then that dude's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. They're just like this is like the reverse of like in football where like they don't want the black dude to play quarterback, so they make him a wide receiver. It's like nigga, stop making this dude a small forward. He's a center. Put him in the middle.
Exactly.
I want to shoot. I don't fucking care. Stand there, be big, and fucking do your job.
Thank you. Until they do that, until he goes, until we hear the news reports that he is training with Kevin Garnett, they ain't doing nothing.
Talk to the team, man. You are a center. Just figure your life out.
And
he's David Robinson. He's got David Robinson's body, but they're trying to play him like he's Kevin Durant. You feel me?
Right, he's not gonna be it.
And Avery Johnson, they got this nigga running the show and everything.
Yeah, like you're doing too much. You got other people for that. And
fundamental.
Philly. I can't ever trust Philly because Joel Embiid I don't know if it's because he's injury prone or he's goofy. He's a beast talent wise, but I just don't see it happening. You know?
Doc Rivers teams be giving up leads too. I know.
That's very true.
Dude. All right. So who you got?
Miami's a good sleeper pick, but I guess Brooklyn too, just because.
Okay, cool.
Flip a coin, like every time you play Brooklyn, it's a race to 150 points, and they're gonna beat you to the 150.
They don't put pressure on you.
So we got Brooklyn, and Miami. All right. Heat. I got another question about the East. Can the Wizards make it to the second round, like through the play-in and to the second round?
Everybody in the East can go somewhere. I don't think they will, but they have the ability to. Except if you're not 9th or 10th in the East, you can beat whoever you're playing in the first round.
I'm gonna go out on a limb again and just say hell no.
Are they gonna
Who? Let's see. The Wizards. Let's see.
They gotta play Indiana or something.
Indiana to play in. I don't think they're gonna make the 8th seed. So no, they won't make it out to play in. Charlotte's better than them, and they would have to.
No, I think they got to play Charlotte. They got to play Charlotte.
I mean, yeah, I'm going with my boy LaMelo then. You know what I'm saying?
Cool.
Nah,
Melo has been looking good.
I don't think the Wizards gonna even make it out to play.
Who you think? What you think?
What about the Wizards?
Yeah.
I want them to because they got two dudes you got to root for. You know, like Bradley Beal is just like he feels like a hostage. I want him to have a chance to have some happiness.
He feels like a hostage.
And Westbrook
That's why he
is
flashing out at Bazemore, bro.
Yeah, why you have to get that?
Probably.
Why
that man is stressed out. Do you hear me? He has been marooned in Washington D.C. his entire career.
Well,
He just wants a chance. He just wants to smell a win. Like, that's why he's happy as shit that they're even like have the opportunity to play in the playoffs. He's the closest thing to prosperity he's had as a pro. You know, he's either been playing at an all-star level and not making it, or like making the all-star team and being injured.
But where's my nigga John Wall at, bud?
Time out. Where is Victor Oladipo at, man? This dude, I feel so bad.
With a ruptured quadricep.
I feel so bad for this dude.
Yeah, and this nigga might miss the whole next season.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Victor Oladipo is the latest sufferer of Grant Hill's disease.
Damn.
Like the chronic injuritis. Like it's just like Grant Hill disease, Penny Hardaway syndrome, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, good old B. Roy, yeah.
Oh, Brandon, rest in peace, Brandon Roy's knees.
Yeah. And his back.
Yeah,
it was a stupid done.
Oh, yeah.
Yao Mingus.
Yeah, I just want to bring a big man in. Motherfucking Greg Oden. I don't know.
Greg Oden never even got a chance. He never even got a chance.
I don't know if I should feel bad for him because I somehow feel like he had like a 17-year career like in Senegal before he went to Ohio State.
He did look like a grown ass man. Like he's going into the NBA draft looking like he had like a mortgage and 4 kids.
Yeah, I'm like, this nigga has been pro for about 17 years before he got drafted. He like being a Sabonis.
He looked like LeBron's dad.
Yeah, he is LeBron.
He is. They've been lying on the scout report on that nigga for years. He is 47 years old when he got drafted.
But the thing is, Greg Oden is still like 27 years old, though. That's what's crazy. That's the coldest shit about it.
But his knees were 106. Like,
yeah, because them niggas been playing on them rough Senegalese basketball courts for hell long.
And I can't talk shit because it's funny for us to talk shit because none of us are ever going to be able to play sports at that elite level to know what it does to your body. But from the outside looking in, it's like, dude, every single time. No.
Yeah. I'm like, the nigga had to have been eating hella Twizzlers or something, but you know what I mean? He had to have been doing something. Damn. He looked like a big Hostess cupcake eating ass nigga.
Some of them cats though, like y'all played with some dudes that were freak athletes and ate nothing but garbage. You know, just ate nothing but Burger King, fucking vending machine candy, and these motherfuckers will go out and give you 40. Like how? Julius Peppers used to eat nothing but candy. Like literally nothing but candy.
Yeah. And Julius Peppers is now, I think, the starting nose tackle for one of these teams, right? Isn't he?
Still? I thought he retired.
I swear I just
like a 30-year NFL career.
Yeah, bro, that's just crazy.
Shit's crazy, man. Like,
but yeah, next. What about the BAL, man? They premiered their tournament today. The tournament's going to be in Rwanda. Basketball Africa League.
J. Cole.
Yeah, your boy J. Cole was out there coming off the bench for the Rwanda team. Who completely destroyed the Nigerian team.
Damn.
So I'm glad that the Nigerian team wasn't wearing the Nigerian colors and had the flags. I'm like, damn, but I should have went out there then. Damn. That's
well, the niggas that went platinum with no features give you points.
But yeah, bro, it's just beautiful to see what's going on in Africa, right? Like shine this light on Africa, and even hearing the commentator, because they had the African commentator and the African American commentator that came in. So he's just like, man, it's just so beautiful here with the culture, the food, like the love, the energy. He's like, what is it about this place? The lady was like, it's Africa.
You know what I mean? But you home.
So more and more black people get in tune in that. I'm gonna put some shit together where we got to take a group of people, hopefully an umbrella, the United Tribes of Africa, and take them to go watch a game next year. You know what I mean? In the BAL in Africa, turn up and do it like that. Because we come with a group of people, and we can go over there and let's start talking ownership, man. You know what I mean? We can help buy up some franchise before them other people's buy it. You know what I mean?
It's like, what's the exchange rate over here?
You said what?
It's like, what's the exchange rate over here? How much?
Exactly.
No, let's get 2 teams.
About dope. Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, man,
like,
this is huge.
Like, man, we got 3 African basketball teams for 5 Bitcoin.
Exactly.
David Stern decided to globalize the game, right, years ago. Whether, rightly, wrongly, he decided to do it. Yeah. I think, it was because he was tired of necessarily having African Americans be the face all the way of his league, 95% of the league, and everything like that. So I think he globalized it, obviously, for more money and, to get some new faces in there, especially the Euro League. So he
that explains talent.
Globalized it by taking it to Europe
first, And so we get, the Dirk Nowitzki's and everybody cool. They help grow the game, everything like that. Great players. But it's Africa's turn, you know what I'm saying? And it should have been them first, I feel. He was going to globalize it.
Yeah, because that's where all the fucking players come from.
Exactly, anyway, Anyway, so, but it's about time. It's hella good to see. I'm hella happy J. Cole played just for the simple fact that's going to be like,
he's Killmonger.
He's
Killmonger. He's bridging the culture gap.
Yeah. He's an entertainer that everybody knows and everybody's going to want to watch and everything like that. So, we need more of that, to help grow stuff in our community. So
it ain't all motherfucking safaris and shit, but if you want to go on a safari, you can hop in this motherfucking G-Wagon and we can take you on the motherfucking safari. You know what I mean? Like,
it is criminal how, like, just as an African American, like, you guys actually like have your African roots. I'm from fucking, I was born here, like 6, 7 generations of my family.
I was born in North Little Rock.
I got you. I'm saying, like, I haven't been able to get that connection, but like just growing up here, like we get a stereotypical view of like they treat Africa like it's one fucking country, like we don't have any kind of real concept of what it's like to be out there. Like so many black people thought it was just like flies and huts.
They still do.
Yeah, still do. So I'm saying, like, yeah, this is a good, like, J. Cole doing this is a beautiful thing for the simple fact that it helps change that fucking stereotype.
Yeah. Sure. Yep. Definitely. So shout out to Cole, man. Cole World. He got him a bucket, too. I seen him out there.
This is big, man.
This is big for the culture, man. It's huge for the culture.
And for the diaspora. You know what I'm saying?
So imagine going to a game in Rwanda when everything opens back up. I think that particular arena hosts 10,000. You got 10,000 of the diaspora from all over. They coming from Brussels, from London, You see the Jay-Z's of the world, the Floyd Mayweathers. You see us over there. Like, it's a whole thing.
It's big,
the way the music, they playing music and they showing the culture during halftime and all these different things and all the food people eating and the parties after. Like, nigga, NBA ain't fucking with that.
That'd be Pan-Africanism. That'd be Malcolm's dream and all of them Pan-African.
I think the next step for the sport is like when, like, how FIFA, well, it's kind of a fucked up organization, but just the fact that the whole world is like watching the World Cup and like everybody got their flags and shit. You can do the same thing for basketball. It's a global sport. Like the whole world to be out there. It'd be like fucking the Polish, like people with Polish flags cheer like against people with like, you know, Senegalese flags, and like really like, oh damn, this game really matters versus yeah, of course America's gonna dominate for a while, but eventually it's gonna get to where it's like, oh shit, you know?
Mm-hmm. They already
like you really gotta fear this Rwandan team, J. Cole out there with a triple double.
For real. And then all these kids be more inclined to stay at the house. Then all that should have just trickled down. Just like when a college kid here stays at home, right? That's what they want to make you feel. But by him staying at home, shit, that ain't doing shit for his community per se. Mm-hmm. But these kids playing professionally at home, that's doing shit for the community. You know what I mean? That's trickling directly down.
Mm-hmm. Kind of tired of college sports. Like, I still love college football just because like the energy, but I hate the fact that like you just don't get paid. Like yeah, everybody makes billions of dollars with them, and you have to go to school if you want to be pro. It's bullshit.
Period. Watch once all these black folks start throwing their money in this league, these little niggas about to be growing up here and saying, I'm going right to the BAL after high school. You know what I mean? Like, fuck what y'all niggas talking about. I'm going right to Africa to play.
BAL, G League.
Everything, what? And the food and the women and everything and the this and the that. The culture. I'm out. I'm out.
Just got to get rid of that stigma and everything about, you know, the stereotypes. You know what I'm saying? Get them over there.
For real. I'm down to go.
You said shut up.
I want to go to several countries in Africa. Like everybody's like, oh, I'm gonna go to Africa. Where? Say where.
Don't worry.
Like, go to Africa. Like nigga, Nigeria, like Rwanda, Congo, South Africa. Like there's more places. Like you don't say you're going to South America. You say you're going to Brazil. You're going to Colombia. You're going to Chile.
And that place so little, man. You could say you're going over there, bro. But nigga, you better put respect on this one, guys. Because in one trip you can get through all of that shit, right? If you're there for a couple of weeks in South America, you could do that. But can you even get through South Africa in a couple of weeks?
Huge.
I'm talking about just South Africa.
I know. My dad went to South Africa and went to Morocco, so he the first one in my family to hit Africa, hit back in the motherland. I got to hit.
Very different.
You know, I want to hit Nigeria, a few places, but yeah, Africa is so big, the continent.
I know for a fact that you can't get around all of Nigeria in a few weeks. You need more time than that, bro.
It's a big country.
Even the way people get around, like some places you getting around, however the land say you getting around. So you might have to walk through this, or go this way through this, or go through the mountain. I mean, if you really want to see everything, is what I'm telling you. You know what I mean? That's not shit that everybody got to do. You can get on the freeway and the bridge to do what you got to do to get to Lagos Island, yada yada, whenever you're going to go. Shout out to Lagos Island. You know, I got to say it 3 times. But yeah, but if you're trying to get to them rural ass areas, like if you want to see where the part of Nigeria, the north, where it snows like pretty much all the time, that's different. You know what I mean? That's different. So it's snowing up here, and you got the tropical weather on the island, and you go inland, and you got some drier weather, and that's all in one place.
Yeah.
So
I'm trying to go to Mauritius for a vacation one of these years when I'm truly making it. It's like, where are you, Mauritius? Oh, so that you got that sitcom.
Exactly. And that island, man, talk about tropical.
Yeah. One of the craziest things I've ever, like, one of the craziest parts of racism I never caught on to is when I found out they fucked up the map just to make Africa seem smaller.
Yeah.
I'm like, God damn, really? Like, that's some next level.
Most fucked up thing is actually the how they divided Africa up, which is you can research it. Anybody watching it can research it. It's 1884 Berlin. You know, where all the European nations went.
Belgium did some dirt.
Had a meeting, and they decided, you know, well, Belgium, you can take the Congo. France, you can take Algiers or whatever. You know, Britain, y'all got Nigeria. You know, the Netherlands, y'all got South Africa. You know, all of that shit. Man, because Africa is not supposed to be broken up like it is. You know what I'm saying? It was done. That was through colonization. So it's like
that's why there's so much turmoil still to this day, because they just chopped up what was already tribal, like what Africa already had. It was already divided by itself. Like the tribes already had their own land, and then white people went in there, did their shit, and then whenever they colonized and left, now you got these motherfuckers that don't like each other just left right next to each other.
Yeah.
Like we had our space for all this shit.
Right.
Because this shit is generational. We talking about Sub-Zero and Scorpion type shit right now. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Just to keep that all the way real. You know?
Yeah, like we had already had enough to where like we had moved over here and you moved over here, and like we keep this shit to like, you know, like, hey, this is the neutral zone. And they like,
right there, you know what I mean?
And they're like, oh, there's diamonds down there. You monsters go over there, and you animals stay over there, and we're gonna mine this, and then we'll twist you around, and you guys can kill and mingle. Yeah. You know that, bro. Goodbye, ta-ta.
Crazy. Exactly, man. That my man Sub-Zero, man, who'd be good on any Crip set.
Yeah, and that's
he go to any Crip set, he's straight.
Yeah,
that's gonna show him love.
Nigga, that's the only place he good at. He swears Sub-Zero's a good guy. He is not a good guy.
That's my dude, man.
Yo.
What did Scorpion do? Okay, it was something. They ain't telling, you know what I'm saying, that part of it, man. There's two sides to the story.
I just realized we're getting hella comments over here on YouTube. My boy AP Andrew says the college system is just another example of black people's physical prowess being harnessed for white profits. The maps of the world perpetuate white supremacy because it minimizes the size of the continent. North America fits inside Africa. Big up, Corey. You reading my comments? No. Yeah. We are up to date. We are up to date. Got you, bro.
Appreciate the knowledge. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They said it was all about the trade of goods. Nigeria had the biggest port for trade. Exactly. So that's why British was like, yeah, we're gonna get that part right there.
Oh yeah.
But it's all good. We
broke up Africa niggas like a damn cookie.
We here.
Whoa. The movie was as good as the game, and that's you got it. So it was trash and it was great at the same time. I was gonna say the dopest move is when that motherfucker used that dude's blood as a knife. He said, "Stab him up." I was like, okay, that was worth my money right there.
Hey, Mortal Kombat was amazing. Yes.
The nigga stabbed the motherfucker, froze his blood, turned that into a dagger and stabbed him. That shit was dope.
Look, the actors are horrible because the actors are killers, okay? What do you want from them?
The actors are human.
But, yeah, like, come on. They're like, I'm already hella raw at fighting. Now you want me to be an amazing actor?
I'm not even talking about, like, the Mortal Kombat 11. Do you remember this game with this logo in, like, the 90s? Toasty! That shit, right? Yeah, this is where we started, all right? So if you're complaining about the movie that was better than this, then come on.
Hey,
I have Mortal Kombat 1.
Exactly. And
yeah.
You're not watching Street Fighter movie if you thought Mortal Kombat.
You gotta be in the right mood to watch a bad video game movie. Like Super Mario Brothers and Street Fighter are horrible.
Wait,
but if you go into it, yes, Mario Brothers, they're horrible. Bro. But if you go into it knowing that with enough, like, you know, playing a drinking game or like you're smoking, like, hey, every time they do something from the game, we got a drink, then yeah you'll have a blast.
Mario, that's literally the worst movie ever created.
Dude,
it's horrible.
Nothing, like none of the characters, nothing, like a Goomba
at all.
Like, what the fuck? How did they even design that shit?
Yo, it stars like
blood.
I forgot who played Mario. I forgot his name, but he's British. And then Bob Hoskins, yes, he's British playing in Italian. John Leguizamo is Puerto Rican playing in Italian. Nigga. And John Leguizamo didn't even try to do Italian at all. He was being himself. And I love Johnny Legs is the man. But, like, that movie was ass with a great cast, but it was ass.
Love Lady Summer. It was horrible.
Look, the Double Dragon movie was so bad. I don't even know if it was.
Oh God.
It was even a movie. Was it? Did they?
No,
make
it was.
one?
Yeah, they did, but it was all. They didn't like that. Was like straight to like the DVD pile of Hollywood
That
video.
bad, I don't even remember if it was a real movie, bro.
No,
It might have. It was, but the game was so much better. And the game is just go to the right and punch people until you find your girlfriend.
That's better than the whole movie.
Boy, that was
Way better.
What was that back in the day? I mean, shit, you little kid. I mean, they just
Yeah.
first scene in the damn game, woman just getting punched right in the
Yeah.
damn gut, just bam.
Real talk,
Screaming.
Tamiko. If you play Mortal Kombat 11 in the story mode, you will get a much better movie than Mortal Kombat the movie. But if you want to watch if you want to get high and kill 45 minutes, because the movie's 90 minutes, so just cut to the second half of it. But if you want to get high and kill 45 minutes, this will do it. It's definitely worth your time.
For sure. For sure. It's like you got something in the dryer, throw on Mortal Kombat.
Fuck around, start
Turn your brain off and enjoy. It's brain candy. This shit is there's no nutrients in this at all. This is just sugar and temporary pleasure. That's all you get.
Last movie, bro. Dragon Ball Z.
Oh God.
Now with the white boy.
I want to turn this off. That was.
Now with
I
the
didn't
white
even-
Goku, and he wasn't even muscular.
Hollywood would need to be like. I think Chow Yun Fat was in that movie, and he should be ashamed of himself.
Exactly. And the thing is, so you can get Chow Yun Fat. Why he couldn't be Goku then?
This nigga Goku behind him, the gi, but just like at least take it to a black lady, let her hem it up for you. Shit running out, falling all off and shit. You know.
That movie was
like, look, let me come here, boy. Let me hem
horrendous.
this up for you. You know what I'm saying?
Resident Evil is like bad, but like so is Resident Evil. So I can't really like.
Yeah.
Hey, Resident
But Resident
I
Evil
watched
wasn't
those.
as bad as it
Yeah, I
was
watched
bad.
those. That's one of the better
Yeah.
ones.
It was bad.
No, Resident Evil is an amazing game, but like it's a game that would be a bad movie, and they're like, let's make a movie out of this. And I'm like, okay, you get what you pay for.
An amazing B movie. That's what I would call that.
Yeah, exactly. And that's I do movie ratings, like humble brag. Go to my Medium, and I have a whole pile of trash that is great. Like there are bad movies that are fucking fantastic because they're bad.
Dude.
That's another one. Anything with The Rock is probably in that pile. The Rock has saved so many horrible scripts.
Hey, that shit was good.
What?
Rampage.
Another horrible, great movie.
Exactly, bro.
It's like it's The Rock training a giant wolf or a monkey or whatever the fuck. Yeah, exactly. I forgot which monster was his. That's how. That sentence in and of itself sounds stupid. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot which monster The Rock had in this movie.
Yeah, one of them. Bro, that shit was amazing.
And that was the third straight year in a row The Rock just had a movie where he was jumping from broken building to broken building.
Rock, but you remember the one when he had one leg, though?
Oh,
Still running and jumping from building to
jump
building.
out a skyscraper with one leg, bro.
Nigga, at one point he threw the leg.
Yeah, nigga. Stupid through the leg for sure.
I forgot all about that shit.
Damn.
Yeah. Shout out, man, to
Man.
The Rock has saved so many horrible scripts.
Hobbs and Shaw.
Oh,
again,
another terrible, wonderful movie.
It was terrible, wonderful though.
Yeah.
It was
The
terrible.
first
wonderful.
half of the Fast and the Furious franchise is terrible, wonderful. The second half is just you're insulting my intelligence.
Yeah.
Stop giving Ludacris and Tyrese a check.
Ball in. I think Tyrese was in that movie for about 5 seconds. Probably got a whole film check for that.
Tyrese is the worst musician to be an actor. That's Ludacris might be the worst, but they keep putting these niggas in the same movie together. Stop it.
So somebody got to be the worst. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Because Tyrese is equivalent to like the actors in the No Limit movies.
Yeah. Like Mos Def might be the best musical become an actor, or I don't know, Jamie Foxx, something like that. But Tyrese is absolutely on the bottom, on the ground. Oh, Will Smith, yes, there you go. But Tyrese.
But Will Smith don't have no bars though.
Exactly.
What do you mean?
I said he don't have no bars.
He's from enough. He's from enough.
Not cursing, but you're stupid, not rapping.
What about Ice-T?
Ice-T is that's such a strange case.
Damn.
Because he's like, because Ice-T is a bad actor, but he is an amazing bad actor. He's like the Rap.
He hit it on the nose, bro. Ice-T is the greatest. Exactly.
Huh? Is the great with no. He just made the transition.
Ice-T is the greatest gangster rapper turned horrible great actor ever, bro.
Yeah, I can't argue with that.
Maybe LL. What about LL? No, nigga.
LL's not a gangster rapper. LL is a rapper. LL had my radio. Like LL is fucking 100 years old, but will not age.
Ladies love Cool J.
Yeah, he was spitting. You know,
LL Cool J came out when I was born.
Right.
And he lost.
He's not a gangster rapper. That nigga is Run DMC.
This nigga came out with his first single the day I was born, I think, bro. He was already 19.
Exactly.
So
like you can't call LL a gangster rapper. Come on.
Yeah, nah,
his label made him one for a year.
But the thing is, when LL dropped this shit at 19, Ice-T was 29 and dropped something. Right in 83.
But that nigga was a gangster rapper in the 70s, though. Like, he literally started writing rap because he was a pimp, and that's what they did back then. They just sat there and rhymed and slapped bitches and I don't know what else.
Ice-T was the first rapper in the West, you know what I mean? So
that dude founded so much shit.
Up some good ones, though. They bring up
DMX, definitely.
Snoop
is not an actor. Snoop has been Snoop in everything he's ever done in his entire life.
Even when he was in the wheelchair, he was still Snoop. He was just Snoop in a wheelchair, yeah.
Put me up in the front seat with him, and I bet I'll whip his ass.
What about T.I.? T.I. is a horrible actor.
Terrible. Him and something about like Andre 3000 is okay. Big Boy is worse, but yeah, Atlanta rappers don't make good. They don't make good actors.
I'm putting
Childish Gambino from Atlanta.
Oh yeah. But
He's
if
a good actor.
Throw him in there, we got to start throwing like Drake in there and shit too.
Drake's from Canada.
Damn. But so who's greater, Drake or Terrence and Phillip?
Drake.
Damn.
Nobody ever wants to admit how good Drake is at what he does.
Yeah, Drake's
it's like a guilty pleasure for everybody. Like if you like, most people don't like Drake, and it's like, okay, I get it, or they won't admit to liking Drake. And it's like, I get it, but there's something Drake did that you like.
Yeah, I fucks with Drizzy for sure. Not Snoop as Bones though, not the skinniest, scariest nigga.
And he was Snoop as Bones. Like he wasn't playing a character. They wrote a character for Snoop to be.
Yeah, Snoop Bones.
That's why, like, even this character had something to do with the dog. Give me that shit.
Damn, I think. Did we get everybody? But I'm putting it to Ice-T just because Ice-T was the first rapper on the West. So this nigga get to go.
Ice-T is like, yeah, he's like a bad actor because he's always Ice-T, but like it works in so many different applications.
Nigga, how is this nigga a gangster rapper and then a cop that's really a gangster rapper playing a cop that's a gangster rapper playing a cop? So.
And everybody leaves out actual pimp. Like proven actual, his bottom bitch is married to him, pimp.
Yeah.
She said Cube. Cube, that's a good one.
Oh yeah, Cube.
The Cube got
amazing,
to go too, but I'm putting Cube, Ice-T, then Ice Cube.
Yeah.
I say Ice Cube just for the simple fact that Ice Cube's way more than just an actor.
Yeah.
Like, that dude created a whole like media empire off the pen. Like he wrote everything for NWA. He wrote Friday. He wrote a bunch of other movies. Like, that dude's penmanship is ridiculous. He wrote up a contract that made his own basketball league.
Exactly. Can we put Master P on this list?
100%.
I got the hook up. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah.
Those movies are awful, but God bless them. Those are classics.
C movies.
Those are like the new school Dolomite. I'll be real. I got the hookup. What was the fucking? There was one with Snoop that was like just basically copying like the Godfather and Scarface, and I watched every minute of that shit.
Exactly. Like Cuz says, Cube won't even be in anything unless he can't write it. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, he's like, I gotta be the director. Or I'm not fucking in this.
If that's the case, if we talk about I got hooked up, you gotta
Method Man. Method Man.
Right.
That is a what you call it? That's a wild card. Method Man is a very good actor. I'm surprised how good. Yeah.
Put Meth on the Mount Rushmore for sure.
Yes, Method Man is very good. Like, and he stays in his lane. Like, Method Man don't do no shit he can't do.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. You never see this nigga as a superhero.
I saw this dude on that damn Michael Che as like a shitty doctor. I was in tears.
Even on that Power book, he's good on that.
Mhm. Yeah.
Redman's a good actor too. That's staying lane, but it's so crazy self. Tip is a horrible actor that just gets some baller ass movies for sure.
Tip is right there with Tyrese. Stop putting these niggas in movies and make them do an album together. Put T.I., Ludacris, and Tyrese on an album together. That's 1,000,000 times more entertaining than putting them in a movie together. Why do you keep doing this to me?
They just have to name that Best Man again, but just fucking call that Best Man. And had this nigga singing right on that.
So all three of them niggas on the album and call it "What More Do You Want From Me?"
Yeah. What more do you want from these niggas? Exactly. Now, we speaking about black actors right now. Bro, can they stop making these goddamn slave movies, bud? And slave series. Like, but they'll have a slave series that should have 97% niggas. They got the nigga that snitches. They got the nigga that's hella dark skinned. They got the mulatto niggas. They got the outside, inside. They had every single kind of nigga they need for that movie. And then they do a movie about some pyramids, and it's 3% niggas casted in that movie. And it's what I'll say, right?
That's an excellent observation. Like go ahead.
We definitely need more of a variety in our damn movies. We can't just keep on having where it's either a slave movie or some inner city shit. I mean, it's like a slave movie or some over drugs. Like, we have no variety in that shit. Or it's some over the top Medea ass shit, you know, where fucking dude is just holier than thou and just goes to church, works construction, loves his daughter.
Pick up truck.
That's every movie. That's literally every one.
We have no fucking variety in our movies.
He killed every series in one sentence. Like, what the fuck? Talk about our real our historical figures, our real.
I gotta do my job as a comic. First of all, shout out to fucking Tyler Perry for opening the studio and giving niggas jobs. But
True.
Medea is just Ernest Goes to Jail for niggas. Stop doing it.
Damn.
Medea Goes to Jail. Medea Scared Stupid. Medea's Family Reunion.
Like,
Medea again. Like, they're all Ernest movies. They just this nigga dressed as a grandma doing the same shit, man. It works. You made $1 billion off of it. Thank you for now making it more artistic. But bruh, I've dated so many black women that made me watch so many of them goddamn
Exactly.
That's the thing.
Like we
man.
we need way more variety in our films.
Tell
You know what I'm
real
saying?
stories.
Like, you can tell the slave story because that's true. That shit really happened. All of that shit, fine. You know what I'm saying? But why is it that the 3 categories of the movies that we get, either comedic,
slave.
slave movie, or drama? You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers
Yeah.
shit up. We only get those. You
And
know
it
what I'm
might
saying?
be a random nigga action movie that's hella raw, but they don't even push it enough.
Yeah,
That
nothing
becomes
Mhm.
cult classics for
for
us.
us.
You
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But stop over saturating the damn industry with these damn movies.
It's a
where
whole-
our only mindset is yes, we came from slavery, we made all this stuff, and
Bro.
then what happened? Tell these other stories.
It's
you know
a
what I'm saying?
whole.
Exactly.
What the fuck happened before that? You know
Right,
what I mean?
what
It's a
happened?
whole new series on Amazon about slavery. It
Right.
looks. It might be called
It's
Roots
about Harriet
Remix or
Tubman.
some shit like
Oh,
that.
time out. I had one that I had to stop watching. I don't know if it was Amazon or Hulu. It's called Them, but it was just like, my homie was like, hey, man, this is dope. And I'm like, does it get to the point where they finally snap on these white people? Because this shit is pissing me off for an hour every day.
No, yeah, like talk about.
This shit makes me want to
talk
uppercut
about
my
how-
mattress now.
How we gonna have all these movies about the future and the past and shit like that, but then we ain't got no movies about our past. You feel me?
Exactly.
Like so we can see what it was. Oh, we can see dinosaurs, but what about the
Mhm.
niggas that
Like,
was riding them? You know what I mean?
Like there's
Yeah.
literal stories, Mansa Musa, Land of Gold, 900. Like, you know, this is
Mhm.
pre, you know, the European, all of this stuff. Like, there's literal documentation of all of this shit. Tell these
Yeah.
damn stories. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I guarantee you, by 2025, you are going to see the story of Martin Luther King starring Tom Hanks.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be starting.
And they just keep whitewashing it down.
exactly, fucking Kevin Spacey or some shit. Gonna play a Malcolm X. Like, what the fuck, man?
So they got us fucked up. So that's why I'm just saying.
Like, they can only find niggas for, like, that. I never really thought about it like that. They can only find, I mean, I thought about it, but I never put it together. Like, they can only find us for slave movies or something involving, like, the inner city, crime, or something involving sports. But if it's, like, any just basic-ass story, it's like, nope, it's gotta be mainly.
Regular human story.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. Look at these slave movies.
Getting
They
better,
got
though.
every
I'll give it
single
that.
kind of nigga possible that around the spectrum in there. You can see generations of slavery within the movie. You know what I mean? You can see, okay, look at the granddaddy. Okay, you can see the Creole. You can see all that shit. But then for the Egypt movie, it's no niggas in the movie. And the only
it's
niggas in the
comical.
movie are the slaves.
I just watched a YouTube video about, like, and it wasn't even like a black, it wasn't even a black facing YouTube video. It was one of those videos where, like, a couple dudes just, like, bag on how bad a movie is. And they were doing Gods of Egypt, and they're like, how are there no black or North African people in this movie at all? This is Gerard Butler. And they were noticing, like, wait, all the servants are black, but the people with the gods,
Why
they're like, how did this?
Why the fuck is Gerard Butler in this movie? That's what I want to know.
Yeah. Like, why is this, like, and I like Gerard Butler, but, like, why did you find a Scottish dude to play an Egyptian or a Greek dude or anything? Like, it just doesn't make sense. But I will say that it's starting to get better. Like, the pressure that's been going on Hollywood that we've been making, the noise that we've been making, is starting to be heard just off the auditions that I've been getting. I'm just like, and that's down to just like my own view. Like, you're starting to see more diverse things. You're starting to see more LGBTQ stories out there. You're starting to see more diverse black stories. You're starting to. It's not there yet, but it's starting to.
It's definitely not there yet, but we definitely have to shout out to the people like the Kruglers that are up there at the top, paving the way, and all the independent filmmakers, producers, directors, people of color that's like shooting shit up that we seen on punk ass Netflix and punk ass Amazon, but at least they getting their ass in there. And then when the credits roll, you can see all these fucking beautiful ethnic names rolling on there. You know what I mean? So it's
And
like,
say what you will about punk ass Netflix. Punk ass Netflix will throw money at fucking anything. Like, they don't care how good or bad it is. They're just like, we're rolling the dice. Please work.
shit, I was watching Castlevania last night, so I'm just talking shit.
That shit was. I was watching Castlevania and Yasuke back to back.
Nice, yeah.
Shout out to Lakeith Stanfield. You got a black. You got the story of a black samurai in Netflix. I don't know why there's a mech in that, but it works for me. It's anime. So.
And it's actually true, because dude, he was under Nobunaga in ancient Japan and everything. They got
The mech is not true.
Oh yeah. The cool thing is, brothers can do a fantasy. Black folks can do a fantasy. How about a world?
100%.
Exactly.
That's a fantasy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That could work.
You know what I mean? But yeah,
I want to see like a black Star Wars type thing. Not like, remake Star Wars, but just like more sci-fi shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I know it's people doing this shit I know it's shit in the works, man. I know it's just a matter of getting it out there and having a platform to put it out there, or a way to get it out there. You know what I'm saying? Because I know there's other folks out there with the same mindset, other black folks, man, trying to get this stuff out there.
My fault. I forgot to tune in. AP Andrews is in here. DBZ is a nonsense cartoon. The movie was not for anyone with a fictional brain. Resident Evil was okay. Good, bad movie. Worse than Luda, worse than DMX. Childish Gambino is barely a rapper. Silent Barry and Stripes. Okay, we are up to speed.
Yeah, for sure. No, we're putting it together for sure. Shout out to everyone that's doing it, not just talking about it, just being about it. It's our time, man. We can reach for it whatever we want to right now. And if they say no, then we could just be like, hey, y'all being racist. So then they have to say yes. So just for real, man. For real.
Oh.
That's what I'm doing.
I think we might need to wrap this up pretty soon.
For sure. I'm about to wrap it up right now.
I'm enjoying myself and everything, but we got.
Man, I appreciate y'all letting me come on, man, and invade your show.
You're welcome anytime, bro. Not letting. There's no letting. You came. You're here. You're welcome.
Thank you, everyone that watched. We appreciate y'all. And next week I'm gonna be at the pool in Scottsdale, so we may not have a show, but
I understand.
But
and 2 weeks from now, I'm be in Vegas, so look out for those shows coming soon.
Peace.
All right, y'all. Peace out.